So here we have my screenshot of problem number 3. Ignore the words that are on top of this. That's the instructions for this problem. Essentially what we're trying to do is we're trying to write a compound inequality that is representative of the situation covered on this number line. So clearly when I look at this, it seems like it's an and compound inequality, because it's a portion that's overlapping, and whenever we have an overlapping portion, it's basically an and inequality. You can think about that conceptually as well. So let's try to write the inequality for this. And of course, as I covered in the video on graphing compound or what compound inequalities are and graphing them, I talked about that you can express a compound inequality in 3 different ways. There's 3 different ways to express it. Way 1, way 2, and way 3. The first way is using the and word, and I think this is the easier, kind of the easier way. But let's see. So let's say that our variable was x. Okay, I'm just gonna choose x because we love x in math. And then for this way 1, we're gonna have x being less than or equal to 2, and that covers this portion. Let me do this, using a marker so it's a little thicker. Covers this portion, but then we don't only have that portion. We also need this portion right over there. And of course we have that restriction of being greater than 3 or negative 3. So this is another one. So we have to add and x is greater than and not equal to, but just greater than negative 3. This is a way that you can express this this compound inequality. Now, another way you can express this compound inequality is by combining these 2 things. So I'm going to put the 2 first. So 2, and then this is greater than or equal to x, which is x is less than or equal to 2, and then x is greater than negative 3. This is one way. Another way is like this. I just flipped it around, right? I flipped it around. It's like a mirror image. So once you mirror image it, you have to, so the x will be mirror imaged well, because it's a letter that can mirror image, but negative 3 you need to flip back, and then 2 you need to flip back, and then you get this exactly here. That's a weird way to explain it, but essentially what you're doing, make sure the signs are correct, because the signs are always what confuse you. So whenever you want to mirror image it, just look at this, just write the negative 3 first, and then the x, and then the 2, and then look at the signs. The alligator is towards the x for this one. So when you have negative 3x, the alligator is towards the x, and then for this one, the alligator is towards the 2. So that's how you can write it, and this is equivalent to this right here. So hopefully this is helpful. This is problem number 3 here, talking about compound inequalities and expressing a compound inequality looking at its graph. I'll do more examples on this in the future.